Why airplanes don't fall out of the sky? Before we answer that question, let's appreciate just how heavy an airliner really is. That's heavier than an African elephant, a military battle tank, and nearly 40 family cars combined. Every airplane in flight is controlled by 4 invisible forces. Understanding these 4 forces means understanding flight itself. Let's begin with weight. Weight is simply gravity pulling the airplane back toward the Earth. Gravity never stops acting, not during takeoff, not during cruise, and not even during landing. Lift is the upward force generated by the wings. To stay at a constant altitude, lift must exactly equal the aircraft's weight. If lift becomes greater, the aircraft climbs. If it becomes smaller, the aircraft descends. Lift and weight are constantly competing. One pushes the aircraft upward, while the other pulls it downward. Every second of flight is a balance between these 2 forces. Next comes thrust. Thrust is the forward force produced by the aircraft's engines. Its purpose isn't to hold the airplane up, it's to keep air flowing over the wings. Opposing thrust is drag. Drag is the resistance created as the airplane moves through the atmosphere. The faster the aircraft flies, the harder the air pushes back. Just as lift balances weight, thrust must also balance drag. When thrust is greater than drag, the aircraft accelerates. When drag becomes greater, it slows down. If you've ever looked closely at an airplane wing, you'll notice it isn't flat. The top is curved while the bottom is much flatter. That shape is carefully engineered because it changes how air flows around the wing. As the aircraft moves forward, air reaches the front edge of the wing and splits into 2 streams. One travels over the curved top, while the other flows beneath the wing. Because the top of the wing is curved, the air flowing above it moves faster than the air underneath. Faster moving air creates lower pressure above the wing, while the higher pressure below pushes the wing upward. For many years, people believed Bernoulli's principle completely explained flight. In reality, there's another equally important piece of physics happening at the very same time. As the wing pushes air downward, Newton's third law tells us the air pushes back upward with an equal and opposite force. Together, Bernoulli's principle and Newton's third law help explain how lift is produced. Lift depends heavily on airflow. As an aircraft accelerates down the runway, more air passes over the wings every second, allowing them to generate increasing amounts of lift. If an aircraft slows below a critical speed, the wings can no longer produce enough lift to balance its weight. This condition is known as a stall. Contrary to popular belief, a stall isn't an engine failure, it's a loss of lift. Commercial aircraft usually cruise at around 35,000 feet. At this altitude, the thinner air reduces drag, allowing the aircraft to fly farther while using less fuel. Even if one engine fails, an aircraft doesn't simply fall from the sky. As long as it continues moving forward, air still flows over the wings, allowing lift to be generated while pilots safely divert to another airport. Airplanes don't defeat gravity. They simply manage it with extraordinary precision. Every second of every flight is a delicate balance between lift, weight, thrust, and drag, a masterpiece of engineering and physics working together.